A very warm welcome to all the stars. A great invite to our channel, ED Corner. So today we'll be discussing about an important concept in law. What is a quasi-contract? That's what we're going to discuss today. Quasi-contract. It's actually not a contract that is being intentionally entered into by a party. It is imposed by law. The terms and conditions of a contract will be completely different. Whereas a quasi-contract is imposed by the law in order to make sure nobody is unjustly raising at the expense of other. That is, nobody should get benefited unlawfully by exploiting the other. For that purpose only, quasi-contract is being implemented. There are various criteria which comes under quasi-contract. So today we'll be discussing what are the rights and duties of a finder of a goods. Before that, who is a finder of a good? Okay, imagine I'm missing a good somewhere. I may have a costly article with me, or I may miss any of the product in public without my knowledge. And a certain person who belongs to public might be possessing my good. That is, he might have come into contact with the goods and he will be holding that. He is considered to be finder of a good. A person would have lost a particular article in some public place, and those who ever traces it is considered to be finder of a good. Okay, a finder of a good is always expected to take a very good care about the product. Whatever he has found out, he should take reasonable care of for the product and make sure he is taking good care similar to his own product. He should care for the product as if it is his own product. Okay, the position the finder of the goods is assuming is similar to a bailee. Bailey is like the goods will be under the control of a particular person, and till he finds the true owner, he maintain custody for the goods. So his possession is considered to be Bailey. Okay, so for that I have dropped an example. A person is missing a diamond ring in the road, and he has given an advertisement in the road. Whomsoever traces the diamond ring will be reasonably rewarded. Okay, somebody in the public is tracing the ring and they're approaching and giving it to X. As mentioned in the advertisement, X is bound to pay the compensation and all the legal charges incurred by the finder of the goods to trace the real owner. If that is not done, the quasi contract will come into force. That is, as per law, he is bound to pay the amount where the finder of the goods have taken a reasonable measure to find out the owner and return the goods to you at reasonable care. So for the bailment work, whatever is being done by the bailee, adequate compensation has to be paid. Okay, we know who is a finder of goods. There are certain situations under which the finder of the goods have all the right to sell the goods. Okay, if it is of perishing in nature, that is, it will get exhausted or exposed to some harmful condition within a reasonable time, he can just sell it. If it is being perishing, there is no point in maintaining the property under my control. Under that situation, the finder has all the right to sell the goods. If I cannot trace the owner with a reasonable time, or I have taken n number of steps to find the owner, and if he cannot be traced, I have right to sell the goods. Third point, I have traced the owner. I have incurred a lot of charge for that. Whereas the owner is not ready to pay the legal charge towards that. Under such situation, the finder of the goods have all the right to sell the product. Okay, so I have the right to sell the product if the charge incurred to find the true owner exceeds two-thirds of the value of the goods found. For example, the product would cost just 1,000 rupees and I might have spent 900 rupees to find the owner. This is pointless. So under such situation, I can sell the goods rather than tracing to find the owner of the goods. Let us understand what are the responsibilities of finder of a good. I told you he act as a bailee. A finder act as a bailee and he should take good care for the product. Second point is like a proper measure has to be taken to find out the true owner. Just imagine somebody has lost their puppy. Under such situation, me being finder of a puppy, what should I do? I should advertise in paper telling like I have found a puppy like this. If somebody is the true owner, please contact me in a particular mobile number or email ID. If this is not being communicated, I am not executing the responsibility. So I should take reasonable step to find out the true owner. Okay, as long as I'm going to find out the true owner, the ownership in the goods will rest in my hand. That is the finder of the goods. And I enjoy a right. That is a finder of a good enjoy a right against the whole world to claim for ownership of the property except the true owner. I can tell like this is not your product to the entire world except the true owner because I have found out which is being lost by the true owner. To him, I have to hand over the product. Apart from that, anybody it could be, I can tell like this product does not belong to you. Okay, what are the rights I have? Okay, so as soon as I find out the good, I have taken reasonable measure to find out the true owner. As soon as I find out the true owner, I have all the right to claim for all the legal expenses incurred in order to trace him. And for preserving the product also, I would have incurred a lot of expenses. Even I can claim for that. And I have right to sell the product under the following situation. Okay, I have two right basically. One is I will be claiming for legal charges. Second one, I have right to sell the goods under following situation. What are they? If it is of perishable nature and I cannot find out the owner within a reasonable time and he is refusing to pay charges to me, and finally, if the legal charges of finding the owner exceeds two-third value of the goods found. Under the situation, I have all the right to sell the product. Okay, this is a very important concept and everybody has to be much aware about it. Wish you all for a good fortune. Thank you.